So right now we're going to talk about what this xE1 wedge with the auto glide sole can do with a flop shot. I know a lot of you guys out there really struggle with this shot, especially something with like a bunker or maybe a little pond in your way where you've got 20 or so yards to carry and then a little bit of green to work with. Let me show you what this wedge can do. It's this 65-degree wedge can do from this lie. So before, when you would start maybe with your normal wedge, with your other wedge, you would have to open it up. Again, you would have to get really open, or you wouldn't understand how to do that, and you'd stand square at your wedge and you'd end up burying it into the bunker, or you'd end up blading over the green because you weren't sure exactly how that particular club was going to get through the grass. You don't have to worry about with the xE1 wedge with the auto glide sole. It's going to get through the turf for you without any problems. Let me demonstrate really quick. You're going to go into the ball with your normal stance. You're going to set up just like you would any other shot. Little narrower stance because you're pitching the ball. And the one thing that I see a lot of amateurs do wrong, they try to pretend that they're like us on tour. They try to get those hands up really quick. Well, when you end up doing that, it looks cool, and I know we look cool doing it on TV, but you at home, you guys don't want to do that. That's going to create a lot more inconsistencies. And remember, this is 65 degrees, 65. Most guys on tour aren't playing anything over 62. This is going to get the ball up in the air for you. So what I want you to do is, all I want you to do is pretend that you don't have to hinge the wrists. It's just almost a sweep off the turf. So set up like you would just a normal pitch shot and just take the club back normally and sweep it off the turf. Look at how fast that ball stopped. I mean, that is amazing. And I'm not trying to create speed. I'm not trying to do anything different with my hands. All I'm trying to do is just hit a normal pitch shot. The ball gets up in the air. Look at what happened here with the divot. There's hardly any divot at all. It just slid through the turf absolutely beautifully. Another advantage of the xE1 wedge with the auto glide sole. Let's try another one. Again, square setup. Don't have to narrow stance, square setup, weight, pretty much 50-50 to 60-40, 60 on the left-hand side, and just rock the shoulders. Back and through. Sit. Gave that one a little too much and it still spun. The grooves on this thing are absolutely spectacular. That thing is only 10 feet behind the hole. I'm pretty sure most of you can make a 10-footer. This xE1 wedge gets through the turf simple with this auto glide sole. You don't need another wedge in your bag to help you out with these shots over bunkers, over little ponds from 20, 30, 40 yards off the green. This is all you need right here, the xE1 wedge.